at the crack of dawn. Beautiful sunset. Okay. Hello. How you doing? I got a creepy face on because I'm bored. I finally completed everything I need to do. Got some kick-ass tools here. But let's go see what I've done. Whoop. Ah, great. I was hoping, not hoping to. Oh, what? Where'd the counter go? Oh, there it is. Ugh. So yeah, quite a lot of changes, and this is messing around with comparators, trying to get them to function the way I want it to, but fail. So there's only really a couple things I want to show you. This room here, look at it. I added some decorative rooms as entranceways. Also changed the lights, so they're one block lower with chiseled things. Also added a control room, but we'll have a look at that later, because I'll show you all of the redstone. Has the master switch and a emergency lever. Emergency lever is a whole bunch of note blocks hidden up in the roof. Here's another entranceway. Got the generator finally in. All of the tower's redstone circuits had to be changed. But apart from that, not many changes. The rest of it I can show you. I made a copy of this exact power plant, but I stripped away everything that wasn't redstone or holding it, so we can have a quick look of what it looks like without all this iron in the way. And here it is. Okay, here we have the control room. It doesn't look like it, but it is. And it's a simple little piston thing. And basically how it works is it powers this block, goes behind, powers this, goes up. And yeah. Pretty straightforward. The emergency level goes up here to this, to a timer, and activates all this redstone. It's broken at the moment. Place it. What are you doing? So that's that. Let me turn that off. That's gonna get really annoying. There we go. Oh yeah, that's why. Okay, this is the master switch, which controls all of the towers at once. Basically, if the switch is up there, all these pistons will allow the redstone charge to go through. If it's the opposite, all the pistons will retract, like so, and these levers won't work. So there. This is the main floor. As you can see, there's no redstone here. It's just a huge thing. These are basically the lines to the control towers. They go underneath the generator, which is here. I've already seen the redstone of it. I just added a bunch of walkways and stuff. And these filter off into their individual towers, which are these here, as you can see. And then then it goes to a triple AND gate. So this is the control room, which is here. This is the tower, and this is the generator, which is this line here. So basically, three major factors. It has to be switched on, the generator has to be operating, and the tower has to be operating. And all of these get put through to the sorting grid, which each tower has their own individual line. This is very easy to do. It's very simple, but it takes a while to do, because there's so many lines. There's 20 of these towers, and sorting them, I basically did 5 levels and wired all of them and spaced it 15 blocks, and every 15 blocks you put a repeater. Then you got the sorting room, which indicates which towers are on. But the most interesting part is the end part, where I have a sets of AND gates. Now here's where it gets a little confusing. I was trying to make it so it would send out only a certain amount of power for only amount of towers on. So to get around this problem, I basically made it so these towers here, if they are working, which they are, it'll send out redstone to a single line. So if I turn these towers on, that line won't work anymore. And I think you're beginning to see what I was trying to do. What I'm trying to do is basically, if there's not enough power, if those towers are off, it will shut off one of the lines. And that way you can sort of control which areas are off and on. So for the rest of the video, I think we'll just take a wander around the factory. But there really isn't much else I can show you, except for Creeperface. But if anyone knows how to use something like this to control how much how it would work is, say this is the tower, and this is the tower, right? You got a couple more towers like so. Now say I want, let's just say for sake 4 towers, right? That's let's say it's 40% power max. I know that sounds strange, but whatever. Basically, I want to be able to say how much does one tower put out? Is it enough to power a village? And how much is 2 How much is 3? I want to be able to control signal strengths based on how many towers are on. And that's what I was trying to do with this daylight detector. But it didn't really work out. I still myself don't understand it. So I don't expect anyone to understand what the hell I'm going on about. Why are you glitched? There we go. I did this roof by putting slab. For some reason, when you put slabs like that, it makes areas pitch black. I think it's a lighting glitch, but it looks really good, and I hope it never gets fixed. Because look at it. It looks really good. Let's see if we can make our way to the generator real quick. We already looked at that. I did change a few things in the generator. Mostly just walkways and stuff, so you can have a look at everything. And just walk across, like so. I think the only difference I made was where the power goes after the last one goes down. And I put in some delays so it could, basically I designed it so that these note blocks here will make a sound when it's run out of power. So it'll give you sort of a warning. And here we have a staircase with the safety rails. Brighten this area up. It's basically the same as before. So I think that's just about it. Oh, forgot completely about probably the coolest addition. It's not really necessary, but it looks awesome. If I can get out of this cobweb. Come on. I added cooling towers. That's what these are supposed to be. I originally had water in them, but you couldn't see the redstone behind it. So I decided just to get rid of the water and have it look like this. So that's basically it. Thanks for watching, and that's the end of a massive project.